So this is a full body weight workout. We're using push-pull principles for these exercises, so we're working movement patterns rather than concentrating on individual muscle groups. The first exercise here is a Bulgarian split squat, or rear foot elevated split squat. So you place one foot on an elevated surface behind you. Brace your abs, pull yourself down into that lunge position. Press your weight through your midfoot as you drive up, squeeze your bum at the top of the motion. Use a smooth and controlled motion. Keep the front knee in line with the first and second toe while you're doing this. If you feel yourself wobble or lose balance, don't worry about it. Just brace your abs, brace your bum, regain balance. If you need to, have something nearby that you can grab hold of for balance. May do this next to a wall, for example. And as you see here, using that smooth, controlled action, pulling yourself down, driving yourself back up. The main muscle groups here being worked are the quadriceps at the front of the thigh and the glutes in the bum. And this is a pushing or pressing action with an emphasis on knee flexion. So once you've done 15 reps on each side, we step away from that and then we prepare ourselves for the next exercise. So the next exercise is a hip-centric or hip flexion based exercise. So we're now working more of the posterior chain here. So this is going to target the hamstrings at the back of the thigh and the glutes in the back of the hip. So just place your feet on the chair, bench, whatever you're using. Brace your abdominals like you're about to receive a punch. So you want to brace your abs to stabilize your lower back. Keep the spine in a neutral position throughout here. So you press your heels into the surface, drive the hips up and squeeze your bum at the top of the motion. Work within a range of motion that's available to you. If mobility is a problem, don't force it because you could end up hyperextending the lower back. So you just come up into a neutral position where your knees, hips and shoulders are roughly in line with each other. You don't want the hips going too high here. So there's 15 reps of that. And then we're going to do a decline press up. So feet on the surface, on the chair, as you see in this example. Hands on the floor. You want your hands about shoulder width and just below your chest. Pull your shoulder blades down your back, brace your abs again, squeeze your bum so we're getting stability through the torso. You don't want that back flapping around here. Lower your weight down towards the floor, and then when you drive up, you press your hands into the floor and press from your armpits. So although the main muscles being worked here are the chest and the back of the arms, so pecs and triceps, you need to be using the mid-back muscles to stabilise the shoulders here. Use a slow, smooth and controlled motion. Exhale as you drive away from the floor. And then I'm using a piece of equipment here. This is a TRX. If you don't have a TRX for this, you could use maybe a heavy dining room table, for example. This is a body row. So I'm grabbing hold of the TRX, leaning back, again keeping tension throughout the torso. So glutes, abs and mid-back are nice and tight and braced. Pull up, squeeze the armpits as you pull up and lower yourself back down. Don't fall back down, control the descent. It's really important, as I said, to keep that tension through the torso as you're doing this. Again, it's 15 repetitions for this one. And this is working the arms and the mid-back. So whereas the press-up is working the chest and the triceps, this is working the back and the biceps. So once you've completed this, you can rest for a minute or so and then repeat and do 3 to 5 rounds of this for a good home workout with minimal equipment. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to Follow the channel, click the bell to get notifications. If you've got any comments, put them in the box below. And please do share my content because it's the best way to support this channel. Laters.